Okay, students, let's start with question number 9. Clear? From question number 9. Here it is given two parallel sides of an isosceles trapezium are 6 centimeter and 14 centimeter respectively. If the length of each non-parallel sides is 5 centimeter, what is the area of the trapezium? Here it has mentioned isosceles trapezium. That means its base angles are equal. Clear? And two non-parallel sides are also equal. Now you see, this is the figure. These two base angles are equal. Either you consider these two base angle or you can consider AB base angles. And these two non-parallel sides are equal. Clear? So it is an isosceles trapezium. Now it has told here two parallel side, one is 6 centimeter, one is 14 centimeter. So which one is the smaller side? That one you consider as 6 centimeter and the longer one you consider as 14 centimeter. Clear? Now here we see I have written in this way, step by step you move. ABCD is an isosceles trapezium. Clear? Now as here AB is given to you 6 centimeter and CD is given to you 14 centimeter. Now if you draw an imaginary line segment BR, if you draw an imaginary line segment BR parallel to AD, then the figure will be this one. Have you noticed? Now as BR is parallel to AD, clear? So if AD is 5 centimeter, because its non-parallel side is given 5 centimeter, both are 5 centimeter because it is an isosceles trapezium. So then this figure ABRD, it is a parallelogram. Clear or not? And in parallelogram opposite sides are equal and parallel. So if AD will be 5 centimeter, then BR also it will be 5 centimeter. Now for trapezium, to get the area of trapezium you require two parallel sides and height. Yes or no? So at first you have to find out the height or altitude. Now after drawing this imaginary line segment parallel to AD, you draw a median. That means you draw a perpendicular distance from B on CD. Clear? From B on CD you draw a perpendicular line. Clear or not? Which meets at point M. Got it? So after forming this one, what you have got? This one you have got, it is a triangle, and this triangle, it is an isosceles triangle. Clear or not? Isosceles triangle. Now this isosceles triangle, here BMC, this is one right angle triangle, BMC or BMR. Clear? Understood? Now as this total distance is CD, this CD total is 14 centimeter. So now from this 14 centimeter, if AB is 6 centimeter, then this D you can write here N. This DN will be what? It will be also 6, sorry, no need to write N here because already you have written R here. Then if AB is 6 centimeter, then DR will be also 6 centimeter. Understood? Because opposite sides are parallel and equal. Now if DR is 6 centimeter, then what will be RC? RC will be what? DC minus DR. That means 14 minus 6, it will be what? 8 centimeter. That means RC will be 8 centimeter. Understood? So as it is isosceles triangle, if RC is 8 centimeter and BM is the median, M is the midpoint, BM is the median, M is the midpoint. So RM is equal to MC. RM will be equal to MC. So this RC is 8 centimeter. So then each part will be what? 4 centimeter and 4 centimeter. Understood or not? So you have got RM also 4 centimeter and MC also 4 centimeter. Got it? Now you have to find out the altitude. That means this BM is the altitude, which one you have drawn as median. Clear? You have to find out now first this value BM. It is the height or altitude. Now here you see, here these things I have written, which one I have told you just now. As AD is parallel to BR, AD is parallel to BR, so AD is equal to BR is equal to 5 centimeter, AB is equal to DR is equal to 6 centimeter for parallelogram. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. Then RC will be what? DC minus DR, that means 14 centimeter minus 6 centimeter is equal to 8 centimeter. Clear? Have you understood? So here each part will be 4, 4. Now you have to apply here Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem, all of you know. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular distance square. Yes or no? So from this right angle triangle, either you consider BMC or you consider BMR. Any one. Clear? From here you have to find out first BM. See, first I have considered here right angle triangle BMC. So BC is the hypotenuse. Clear or not? This is the perpendicular, it is the base, and BC is the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is equal to BC square is equal to MC square plus BM square. This is the actual Pythagoras formula. Clear or not? Now from here you have to find out BM. So first you place the value BM, you have to find out. BC you have got 5 centimeter. MC you have found out 4 centimeter. So BM will be what? BM square has come 9. So BM will be square root of 9. It is equal to what? 3. 3 square is 9. So you have got BM altitude. Understood? After getting the BM altitude, this is your main. That means from in this isosceles trapezium, you have to find out the height, which is not given to you. For that only you have to move in this process, how to find out the BM. Clear? This imaginary line you have to draw, then you have to find out the right angle triangle, and next you have to find out this altitude, median, BM. Clear? So after getting, now you find out the area of isosceles trapezium. Half into B1 plus B2 into H. B1 you have got 6 centimeter, B2 you have got 14 centimeter. Clear? And height you have got now what? 3 centimeter, which is BM. Height means BM. This portion BM, it is the height now. This is the height now. Got it? So after solving, what you have got? Area of isosceles trapezium is 30 centimeter. Clear, students? This type of sum you have is very important sum. These all are clear. You have, if this type of question you will get, that for an isosceles trapezium or for an trapezium two non-parallel sides, value is given to you. You have to find out the area. Then you have to draw in this way and you have to move in this process. Got it, students? Everyone has understood how I have solved? Go through it. Clear? Next, question number 10. It is given here, ABCD is a trapezium of area 91 centimeter square. CD is parallel to AB and CD is longer than AB by 8 centimeter. Longer, that means more. If the distance between AB and CD is 7 centimeter, distance means height. Find AB and CD means two parallel sides. See, I have not written the question, but for each and every sum you will write down the question, student, in your copy. So here area is given to you, height is given to you. Told one side is longer than other by 8 centimeter. So if one side you consider as x, other will be what? X plus 8. Clear? After getting the two sides height you have got already, next step you will move with the formula. Clear? You will find out the area. Clear, students? Then question number 11, it is told find the cost of watering a trapezium field whose parallel sides are these and 10 meter and 25 meter respectively. The parallel distance between them is 15 centimeter. Here you see distance is given, height is given in centimeter, sides are given in meter, but you have to find out the cost in meters. So this height one you convert into meter first. I told you unit must be same. Unit must be same. Clear? So here you see I have made B1 and B2 are given to you, height 15 centimeter. So this one I have converted into meter because unit you have to make same. So 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100 meter. Clear or not? So divide by 100, it will be 0.15 meter. Next you place the value, find out the area. Its area has come 2.625 meter square, or you can write it as 2.63 also. Clear? For this decimal little bit, at last the final answer, may the decimal places number may change, but it doesn't matter. You can write 2.625 also, you can write 2.63 also. Now after finding area, what you have to find out? You have to find out the cost. At the rate of watering rupees 4 per meter square. Per meter square means 1 meter square. Per means 1. That means cost of 1 meter square is rupees 4. Then what is your total area has come out? 2.63. Then if cost of 1 meter square is rupees 4, then cost of this total area will be what? Multiply. You will multiply by 4. Then your answer has come 10.52. I have considered here 2.63, that's why it is 10.52. If you consider multiply with 2.625, then maybe in the decimal places little bit changes will be there, but it doesn't matter. Got it? How to find out the cost? And one thing always remember, when you have to find out the cost of anything, at first you have to find out the area of that subject. Got it? Area, mind it. Clear? So this is question number 11. And question number 12, it is same as question number 9. Question number 12, it is same as question number 9, which one I showed you just now. Clear? So in this here same as question number 9. So in first video I have showed you up to question number 12. So I think you have understood. In the next video I am showing you this 13, 14. It is little bit different way, and another one I will move. Clear? So I think these things you have understood, students, how to solve this type of problems. Go through it carefully. I will attach these all the pages as a documents also. So from there also you will be able to see, and each and every sum should be there in your copy, and whatever the assignments I will give you, that also you will do in the same copy. Clear? Understood, students? Thank you.